The last definition set on this page is for plantar. Plantar refers to the sole of the foot. This is the bottom of the foot. So if we were looking at this patient, maybe she's lying down and I'm looking at the bottoms of her feet. Plantar is sole. So the first term is plantar neuroma, and I'm going to look up the definition of this one because I'm not as familiar with it. I've heard the term, but I need to check the definition before I give it to you. We can decipher, though, because we know our roots. So here's my guess. I know that plantar is the sole of the foot. I know that neuro relates to nerves. And here's the part that I'm not as sure of. I know that oma, in my mind, is a tumor or a growth. So I am literally going to look up the definition of plantar neuroma before I tell you what it is. I need to know for sure. So I'm just typing this into Google. Okay, so I was wrong. This is not necessarily a tumor. Plantar neuroma, commonly known as Morton's neuroma, is a non-cancerous growth of nerve tissue that typically develops between the metatarsal bones of the foot, often between the third and fourth toes. It is characterized by inflammation of a nerve, leading to sharp or burning pain, numbness, and tingling. So this is a nerve growth. So in a way it is a tumor. It's like a bundle of nerves. It is a nerve growth on the sole of the foot between the bones. I am not familiar with this one at all. I've heard the term and I can decipher the term because I know my terminology, but I do not know much about feet. This one I do know about because I've had it. Plantar fasciitis. This is a very common condition of the feet. And this would be fasciitis. Actually, fasciitis, and I definitely recognize itis. I recognize plantar. And again, I'm going to get a definition, a proper one, because I know what it is, but I need to give you the right definition. And I only know what it is because I've had it. Okay, it says about what I think it did. It's a common source of heel pain. There is a band of tissue across the bottom of the foot called the plantar fascia or fascia, and that is what gets inflamed. So this is inflammation of the plantar fascia. And so let me just group this together. This one's giving me a little trouble because I'm not an expert on feet by any means. The plantar fascia is a band of tissue on the bottom of the foot. And when that gets inflamed, I can tell you one thing for sure, it hurts. And the best remedy that I've found is to roll my foot back and forth across a frozen bottle of water. It did wonders to relieve that pain. But I also had to have an anti-inflammatory drug, and I believe even some steroids to take care of that inflammation. It was very, very painful. It's a very common condition, though. Plantar fasciitis.